Sing for me sweet lullabies. Bright nights of everlasting darksome days. Bright nights and wearing the stain you made of me. And I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait for the bright nights to lead my way through the maze.
All right. I think we've got some sound. I'm going to need a little help to determine, hey, my sound is working. Looks good from my standpoint. So, hey, Sunrise, help me out, man. It's going to take us a minute to get a few people in here too, because I just threw my thumbnail together and put this puppy on. So here, I guess I can look at my phone. So good. So far, so good. I really like this new streaming platform. I think it's pretty good. Here, I need to move some things around. Let's move this guy a little bit smaller, move him down. It's going to be a little bit of a delay here. There we go. Like, see. So good. So good. Okay. So we are taking some monumental leaps forward when it comes to my live streaming tech, because I have just upgraded. Let me just show you. I just want to show you something here real quick. I want to show you what I was working with. I was running my stream with this right here. And this is an AMD. I don't know what the exact number is on it. It's a low power AMD GPU. And it does a pretty good job, actually. This is what I was using before. And I just added a 1650. So I'm working with an NVIDIA board. So everything should be smoother because of that. But this basically worked pretty good. But now I'm moving up in the world. So I've been slowly adding pieces and parts to my 5040 build. And I'm upgrading. So there we go. So yeah, that's a way better graphics processor, just much bigger. Um, I went from 2 gigs of VRAM to 4, and a little bit better processor, different coding, so should be good. I've got um, this mic is a little bit better setup. Getting a little bit better USB. Now, I would say that the Rode mic is probably a little bit is probably build quality, possibly a little bit better, but this one has a little bit better sound quality, I think. So yeah, Kai is I think he'll join us. I'm hoping he'll join us um, on the computer. He's getting some work done, some more work done. He's got temporaries in. He's got a temporary bridge in right now. He's in the middle of a substantial bit of surgery. So, and when they do those, they have to put in temporaries, and the temporary here. Let me just the temporary bridge that they put in. They call it a flipper. I believe that's what they call it. And anyway, that temp is not going to be. It's not. Here we go. Apply. It'll give me a live. Let's close that. It gives me a live chat board on my OBS. So now, okay, just to give you an idea what I got going on here, just so you know the logistics here. Can I fit that up there? I don't know. What I got is I got OBS here. I've got EvMux up there. I don't know what the hell they call that. That's the name of it. But that is my studio. So this takes care of OBS takes care of all the the basics of gives me the details, and then I use a free version of that 1080p streaming platform, which is pretty dang good. So here I'm going to put this back because I'm probably going to. I think everything's good. I just want to hear. I just got to hear one more time. Just give me a second here. I got to hear what my stream is just real quick. I just want to hear the sound levels. I'm sure it's good. So usually there's a complaint right away. So let me get that down here. Here we go. Yep. So that sounds really good. So we're in good shape. So what I can do now is I can turn that off. I can get this out of here. Put YouTube up there. I got a YouTube monitor up there. All right. So yeah, so Taco Tuesday or Tech Tuesday is going to be different. I did make a pretty nice thumbnail for it, but that's all I had time for. I do have a couple of subjects to talk about, which is good. I should be able to do a couple of different things with I can bring in some different cool things. Bring in the air horn, stuff like that. But the other thing I can do is I can bring in I should be able to bring in my screen share. Let's try that out here, which is a little bit better. It's a little bit better quality. It's a little bit better quality if I run it on OBS. It's easier. It transitions a little bit better. So this one gives me both worlds. So I can go here. I can go back to main. I do have it set up in the other one. So this is me using the screen share on here to display. Let me just see if I can try that one right there. I don't know. I'm not sharing anything yet. So let's see. Let's share that screen right there. So let's transition over to that. So there you go. There's that. So I can move me around a little bit. Here I can bring that down there. So it's kind of fun, there. So this gives me like two different worlds working at the same time, but I got tons of computing power right now. Let me go. I got to double check the dock. Now, once again, I'm using something called EVMUX, EVMUX. Okay. And the thing you're looking at on my screen share up there is my is Adobe Spark, and that's what I make my thumbnails out of. So it's pretty cool, isn't it? So I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. This just gives you an idea of the difference. I've gone from laptop to um, a i5 processor with no graphics card to a i7 processor with a AMD card to a i7 processor 6th generation with now an NVIDIA. So, and now we're working with solid state all the way around. So it's good, very good, very stable. I'm just going to double check my dock here. I'm just going to check my stream stats. Here are my stats right here. I'm going to share that with you right there. So that's how hard my computer is working right now. And I'm not skipping frames. And my average render time per frame is 3 milliseconds. I'm recording at 1080p at 30 frames per second. I should be able to record at 60 with this setup. So we should be in good shape. So Adobe Spark. I haven't heard of that. You have not you've never heard of Adobe Spark? Oh my gosh. I'm sure you use something. Do you use Canva? Hey, Eat More Possum, how you doing? Yeah, Adobe Spark it's very powerful. Look at there's a lot of programs that are like it, so I'm just looking great. My CPU, I'm using look at this. I'm using 8% streaming at 1080p. That is freaking awesome. I used to use like 30% CPU. Now I'm using none. It's really cool. And I can bring in my music separate now. So I've got some sound, some background. Like that. I can pull in the sound like that. So that's just nice. And this is all free, by the way. So the tool I'm using, let me just show you really quick the EVMUX. It'll be so that right there is my dashboard that I'm using to record this stream on. Now, obviously you'll get the infinity board there, but there's my working platform. There's my studio, my transition. Here are all the different things I can bring into a dynamic scene. So I can switch this over to a dynamic scene, which allows me to bring in a guest. So I'm going to switch over to that. So now I'm in what's called dynamic. And this gives me a lot of freedom. I can split the screen into two, but I have nobody. I'm not bringing anybody in. So I can add that into my dynamic right there. So so there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. And then I can bring in, there's for a third person. So I could bring in a third thing. And there's my picture in picture. So that's in the dynamic. So I'm going to go back to display. And I'm going to bring in my transition this back in. Now I'm back to OBS. So yeah, there we go. So I'm getting dizzy. So here, let me put this back up there. That's a pretty powerful, bunch of stuff. Now, what am I into this? Just to give you an idea of the cost of what I put into the system. Okay. Computer, I paid for the Dell 5040, I paid $329 for that. I paid $129 for my 1650 graphics card. And of course, this mic here was like $70. I mean, I'm really not into this very much. So excellent bargains I got going on. This is a really good deal. So Oh man. Yeah, Spark is good. So let me just show. Yeah, so you got Spark up there. Spark allows you to do all kinds of cool stuff. So this is some live. Here's some live working with Spark there. There's my live from the workbench. Um, you've got my different avatars in here. Everything is put in layers. You can do all kinds of there's all kinds of now this one is the free version, by the way. This is the I'm actually using I have the pay version, but today I use the free version because it's on my Dad Random channel. But the free version is actually pretty powerful. The other one that I use allows me a lot more graphics. It gives me a lot more stuff, but this gives me basic shapes. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at that so you can see all the different shapes. This is just all this comes in with the this comes in free. Um, and you can bring in all your own photos, but there's featured free photos. So this gives you a lot of, a lot of stock footage. You've got a ton of different presets, and you can see there's pay and then there's presets. You can bring in a bunch of different backgrounds. Once again, you get a number of free backgrounds. Here's some space backgrounds here. Let me just go right there. I love the space stuff. You can tell I love and then you get some design assets, which include things that are active, clips, and all kinds of things. So, and of course, the more popular stuff is free, obviously. So, but yeah, that's Adobe Express right there. A pretty powerful program. If you can tell from the workbench, I have a couple of things I want to talk about. One, I decided to bring in the mini. I call it the Mini 4X. So, and the reason why I'm going to talk about the Mini 4X is because I want to get it out of the way. And it's intriguing, the drawing that's out. We know that when the drawings come out, one of the things you notice from them, they're very square. They're not very they're not very stylized. So let's go look at that. I did bring that out. I have that on my tweets, so I'm gonna just go ahead and look at that right now. I've got so many windows open right now. And then we're going to pop over to the avatars. I think the avatars are probably the most cool thing that's going on right now. That is so neat. Computer generated art anyway, computer generated art that is absolutely insane, and it's just random and cool. So I'm a super fan of the computer generated art stuff. So, and if you haven't, please hit the like. Um, yeah. What I should have done is I should have simulcasted this to Kai's channel. I forgot to do that, but I was kind of in a pinch. I was just setting things up at 4 o'clock. So, but yeah, if you don't know, Kai is recovering. Kai is right now in the middle. He's recovering from major surgery on his upper lip, and all these teeth were basically had teeth pulled. Ones that were in the way, and then they put a big bridge in here, but and then they put the implants in. There's several steps. First of all, they do the oral surgery and put the implants in. Then you have to let them heal. You can't just attach stuff to implants. It takes about 6 months to heal. It's been a long time. I have 4 implants down here on these little teeth. I completely ground these down, and I have 12 crowns. I got 6 across the top and 6 across the bottom. No, I didn't get punched in the face. I just wore them down. So it just happens. And when you're a kid, you just all right. I want to be able to see a more dynamic chat. I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to move some things around, if you don't mind. And then let's see, empty recycle bin. I always empty the trash, guys. I'm really good about emptying my trash. I checked my wife's trash out one day. There were 3,000 items in her MacBook's trash bin, and that's really, to me, that's just excessive amounts of trash, though. All right, where in the heck is here? I got to find my chat. There it is, right there. Ice gear. I'm going to pull it out here and then set it up right there and then squeeze it down. There we go. Perfect. Now I got a nice rig here. So now I can see everybody perfect. All right. But welcome to Tuesday. This is Taco Tuesday. Let me just see here. Guys, been doing some adjustments, man. There's too much white door. There we go. Just want everybody to kind of I do have a build update too. And some of it, there's some good news in my build update, and there's some bad news in my build update. But one of the cool things about the community that we're in is that we help each other out. And so, and I told you how much I lean upon Kai to help me, because he just has a lot of expertise. He's a very analytical person. Besides being big and intimidating, he's very analytical, and he's very, very helpful, and he's a very gracious, giving guy. And I'm trying to reciprocate the help. And but he's been helping me along this build. So hey, there he is. He's been helping me along this build. Now, what's cool about this setup I got going on right now is if any one of you knuckleheads wanted to come in, we could get you in like that easy. So it's as simple as me sending out an invite. It's really nice. So here I got to look at here. I'm not looking at my my live. There's my live out right there. What I don't know what I should do. I should probably bring. I don't know. Should I be looking at myself, or should I be looking here? Let me move some stuff around here. I really don't know what the heck. I got all kinds of stuff going on. I got a Twitter feed that's going on too. Here, let's put that up there. Oh man, I'm getting overwhelmed with stuff right now. Here, there we go. There we go. That's my monitor. Here, let me just squeeze this down a little bit. It gives you a transition, and I don't really like the transition being there, but I think there's a default that I can turn off. But yeah, I completely I completely recommend this. Here, let me go up here, and I completely recommend this platform. Totally. So, hey, Robin's Drones in the house. I know I've got a lot of things going on, so I'm not paying attention as much, but everything's going so smooth. And I can also do this. So, hey, eat more possum. The hell, your sunrise. There we go. Let's get him in there. Some people store files in the trash. See, there you go. That is the advantage that we have now with the new layout. Guys, this is absolutely a free platform. So, and I think Kai needs to switch over. He's saving money right now. He's got the 10. He's got the what they call was the original version of StreamYards, and I think this thing kicks StreamYard's ass. To be quite honest, this thing is completely kicks StreamYard in the ass for sure. Not even a question. I can put up people. I can stream at a higher quality, and it's free. And all I got to do is put up with that stupid icon on the top of the corner, and you got to live with it. So, and that's what I'm doing. Oh crap! Look at that. It's here. Let me fix this here. Here, guys, there we go, like that. There we go. Now we're back. There we go. That's why you got to have the monitor going, because when you're running, you got to, I'm like totally multitasking here. And I've got two different versions. I got two different ways of doing things. And what I should be doing is running all of my extra stuff. For example, my display here, I got to share a different display as my problem. So let me do that. I'm going to do a screen share of my other window. Let's see. I've got to go up to that one. Yeah, that's the one I want right there. So that's it right there. And all of this cool stuff here, you can turn off. So you see that? That's just, I just turned all that stuff off right there. But you can put banners up and stuff like a welcome banner. I can, change I can put that puppy up right there. Okay. If this was Friday night, I could put the Friday stream on there. Welcome to Randoms Live. That would be Friday night. So I've got it. So we can just have a regular one right there. That's Dad Random. I could create a new one right now. I should do this right here. New banner. Let's see. It's live from the workbench. And Chris and Kai. I should put Kai and Chris. It's his stream. And I can create that, and I can put that up right there. There it is, right there. Isn't that cool? I just threw that together just a second ago. I'm pretty proud of that. And then you just turn it off. So one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to share the mini 4 whatever they call it, the mini 4 concept drone. Now I'm gonna put I'm gonna actually looking for I don't want to show the mini 4. Put it up there. There it is. That's the one. This is the drone XL picture. It was put up by several people. So I'm going to use that. So I'm going to put that up there, but I didn't see one of the weaknesses that I have is I'm not as quick with that. So we got a frozen stream here. Let's see here. What crashed on me? Hopefully you can still hear me. I crashed. It crashed. Uh-oh. Let's see. That's working. So let's restart this. All right. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Let's go here. So you should still hear me. All right, we'll get it. Hopefully we get back on here. Hold on. We still got to, there we go. We're going to reload here. I got too many things going on. I'm totally blowing the system away here. Let's go back to main scene. There we go. Let's see if that works here. Let's turn the virtual camera back on. There we go. We're back. All right. So yeah, what I did was I had to relaunch. It looks like, yeah, we're still broadcasting. So I had to relaunch OBS because it died on me. So I gotta be easy. I think what I got to do is I got to work one direction and not both directions. So I'm going to stay working with the virtual side, the dynamic side. So we should be in good shape. So hopefully everybody's back. I'm going to put up, let's make sure I've got my chat. There's my chat right there. We all good? Double checking to make sure we're all there. This is what you tell. Yeah, this is what happens when you tell Kai to switch demux. But I just did a live restart. Oh, Or am I ever all there? All right. Well, we're back. Thank you. All right. Oh, Robbins. Let's get hey Robbins. We're gonna add you. We're gonna add you to our blue list. Yeah. So Kai should be. Hopefully, he'll be back next week, right, Kai? You think you're gonna be? You think you're gonna be? You think you're gonna be all there next time? We're patient. So, but I think I need to. I think I need to simulcast. So next time. And what I'll do is I we basically you basically have to share basically management, and then you can simulcast on both channels. This one should be able to do it. I haven't tried it yet. um, so we'll see. Hopefully we get the stability part, and so far I like the fact that I could screw up like that and we can be back on. So but guy, like anything that's new, you got to put up with the bugs, and there was a bug. So here, I just got to go ahead and pin this back to the side. There we go. Good. Now I've got everything good. I just can't, like I said, I just can't do anything fancy on the OBS side. But yeah, so we were talking Mini 4. Let's go back. Let me go find that. I got the Mini 4 image. Um, here's my Mini 4 image. You like that? You like that scene transition? That was pretty good. I thought that was pretty sweet. They'll roll over. That was pretty good. But there she be right there. That is, and we can see. Let's save image, and then let's yeah, this is what's going to crash my computer for sure. Is when I do this puppy. Let's see. I just want to open it up as a simple image, and then share it. There we go. So there's our Mini 4 concept. And I think like any of these early concepts, usually they're pretty dang close. I don't know if you remembered the Mavic 3 concept that came out. And the Mavic 3 concept was pretty much like this, but there was it was pretty damn close. This one obviously has got some problems. Like the props will intertwine on this one. It looks like the props will touch, that they're out of proportion. I love the interesting foldability though of a new Mini in a different way. There's no need for it, but that's the reason. That's the whole purpose of creating redesigns. They take the same crap like the iPhone, and they just, yeah, it looks upside down, but it'll be a pusher, assuming that the props are going. Could it be a pusher? Absolutely, it could. I think the props would drag on the motors in a pusher set, but is it a concept that could work? Yeah, it sure could. Why not? Why not? Why couldn't that concept work? Okay. That is there we go. Let's throw it. We got to throw Kai's there we go. Live from the workbench. Gosh, I guys, you don't know how much. You guys don't have a clue about how much I like to experiment. So I call it experiment. Let me see here. Now, if I want to add oh man, here. So, okay, this is where I've got to go. When I do the screen share, with here, I'm setting up the screen share with the side camera. So, all right. So that's set up. I'm set up for the next set, but there it is right there. And there's absolutely an interesting, obviously one of the things that people said was that the obstacle avoidance makes no sense because the ginormous camera that's in the front, yeah, the fall 4, but it's still kind of interesting. It's using basically a battery which gives you gives you a little bit of size. I think it's basically a flying battery, because I don't know where the electronics is going. It doesn't look like there's any space for a GPS or anything. It's just a giant battery with a giant camera and no space for anything else. And then this really odd pusher prop system that folds down, and kind of interestingly. So But yeah, I just you know, I haven't been, guys. I have not been watching any of the streams. I know people have been talking about this. I know for a fact that there's been a lot of discussion around this bird, but um, I just I just thought it was kind of fun, you know. Here's another caveat: all of the pusher prop designs that we've seen um, have all never have happened. They've never come to fruition. So remember the first remember the first Mavic 3 concept where the front was a pusher and the back was, you know, was a copy. So uh, you know, it is what it is, you know, and you gotta you gotta enjoy new ideas, because that's kind of, I think the R&D process, you know, there's usually a, I think with DJI there's usually several prototypes in the works, and those prototypes are, you know, of course being tested on us. They, you know, we are the test subject. So if you think if you think you're, you know, we're original, we are the test subjects. They look at us, they look for our reaction, they go, hey, is that cool? And I would say, what would you say on this? Would you give it a thumbs up cool? Would anybody give this thing a thumbs up cool? I love my new icons, by the way. YouTube gave me some fun ones. Okay. Let's see that, or let's see if I can find, or let's see that, or where's the happy face here? I'm looking for a happy face. Or yeah, here's a better one. So here we go. So is it oh my gosh, or is it laugh out loud? So oh my gosh or laugh out loud on this puppy is my question. And it'd be fun if it'd be fun if I got some feedback here, because I just think it's cool. So we might be bored of this idea already. Let me see if there are several other versions of it out there. This is Drone XL's tweet on it. It definitely is an LOL. Let's see if I can find the other version of looking for it. I just this is my live Mini 4. What's up with that, man? Skateboard and stuff. But let's see, Mini 4 leaks. Let's see if there's anything like that. There's any Mini 4 leaks out there. I don't see anything. But check in there. There's fly zones. I look at some of the stuff that those guys basically retweet out. But anyway, there's a lot of action going on with the 3, you know, with the 3 standard. I call it the 3 standard. But I guess okay, I'm gonna look at the 3 standard this way. Exactly. I believe that they're, you know, the left emoji looks like he's terrified. Only give it one Steve. Thank you, Eat More Possum, for giving him a Steve. So I okay. I actually would give it, I would give it 2 Steves. Okay. I would give it 1 Steve and 1 go-go bird, actually. So I would give it a Steve and a go-go bird, and that's about it. So, and I would say one, and then maybe 1 shout out. But as far as the 3, I would be a buyer of the 3 stand. I mean, I already had the 3 Pro. Okay, there's zero reason for me to ever buy this version because the price is not that much different. I don't want one either. So that's the other problem. Um, I told you I get very like um used to things quick, and I lose excitement very quickly. So I don't have any I don't have any desire to own that. But it is cool. It's I don't think they ever needed to have the obstacle avoidance on it. I think they could have. Oh, there we go. There's the moment. Is this the video of the? Yeah, this is just the excite. No, has anybody seen the the flight video? There's the foldable. There's the foldable tweets there of the beast. Let me see if I can find the flight video or the flight video here. I thought I retweeted it, so I'm gonna go home and see if I got it. All I gotta do is type in Argentina. So let me check that out really quick. Ronnie King, I love Ronnie King, man. He needs to drop in our channel, man. Ronnie King's a freaking drone dude in Belgium. Where the heck is here? I'm gonna type in Argentina. It's trending like crazy. But there's a oh, look at that. Look at that crowd. Oh my gosh. American sports are just garbage compared to what's going on in Argentina. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely insane? Is anybody as crazy? I think it just makes America seem insignificant when you see a crowd that big. That is literally millions of people. My guess is maybe 5 million people all at once. It's just nuts. Look at that. Look at that. That's just it blows me away to see all those people. Oh, and then they're all going to sing the same song. So let me see if I can find I want to find I want the drone video. I should probably just type in Argentina drone here. That's the best. So let's do this. Let's put up the Argentina drone. There we go. There we go, right there. Look at that insane freaking flight right there going on. Hey, EBR, would you fly over that many people with your quad? There's Diego Maradona, the greatest of the great. And then look at this. He does a freaking dive off this obelisk into this freaking crowd. Isn't that the most insane flight ever? That is one that for the memories. I would love to have the 9x16 of that. Or the 16x9 of that, excuse me. In high definition. So they're all holding singing "We Are the Champions." That is just insane. That I just would love to have been able to fly Nevada in there. I would skim the crowd until somebody throws up an Argentinian flag and freaking knocks me right out of the sky. Isn't that just the greatest? This to me is the greatest drone flight in the history of drone flights. I'm going to share this here. I'm going to get this link here. Okay. So if you guys want to see it, there you go. I just shared the link out. That's the Twitter link of the greatest FPV flight in the history. Look at that. Just crazy. So I just yeah, EBR. Yeah. Oh, hold on here. I got to pick up the phone here. Just pardon me. But all right, guys and gals, that is the phone call of all phone calls. I didn't even I didn't even I started right on time and I didn't even have time to finish all the stuff I wanted to talk about. So um all right. So yeah, they got the mute button right there and I'm all good. Check this out. I gotta do one more thing. Did I put my check this out? Here's my be back soon. Watch this. All right, I'm already back. Isn't that nice? And I love that. Anyway, I'm having some fun here. First of all, having a computer that isn't absolute garbage. Um, Real quick before I go, I wanted to give you the progress of my build here. So I'm doing this here. So there is the build as of now. Now, this is the wrong frame. So I'm going to give you the quick story on this. I probably talk more about it on Friday, but this is what the build was supposed to look like. Obviously, it's not. It's missing the flight controller. I've got the motors. I think I'm going to smoke the freaking ESC because my shitty soldering. But I am sending this frame back. I haven't had a chance to do it yet, but I'm going to take it apart tonight. And I'm going to replace it with the correct frame. This is not the correct frame for the O3 air unit. I just wanted you to see that. So this is the Chris Rosser frame, but it's got the wrong camera mount. I did not know that. So I was in communication with them. I'm going to send this back, but it's a pretty build though. That is a gorgeous build. I think it's pretty. I like the colors on it. It's just it's a very pretty build, but I'm going to have to take it all apart. And once I take it apart, I'm going to take all of the parts. Once Kai gets me his, Kai is sending me. I had to flip the. Kai told me to flip the ESC around for spacing, which worked out. But it turned the flight controller completely around. So what I got to do is get a longer JST connector. I have to flip it around. And anyway, I'm going to send everything to Kai and I'm going to see what he can resurrect. And hopefully I didn't destroy my I didn't destroy my ESC. If I did, I can already see, look at this. I can already see one of my wires came off. There it is right there. See that? One of my wires is already off. So that's really bad. Anyway, I'm going to send it to Kai and I'm going to see if he can resurrect. If not, I'm going to have to buy a new ESC and send it to him and I'm going to have him finish it. I'm giving up on it. And it's not because of anything, but I can't see anything is my problem. My eyes are terrible and I don't have the gear. I've got a little tiny magnifying glass like that. And it's just, I had a huge headache at the end of Saturday when I was working on this. And it's just, it's too much for my brain at this point. I know what I need to do, but my skill is not there. So I'm going to send this build to Kai, just like Kelly did with his builds, many builds, and then have him help me out, have him get it to work. I just want him to get it to. So, and I'll take the blame for the blown ESC. I might even have. I think like $35 for a new one or $40. So on my Speedy B, it might be fine, but it didn't look good. But that's the build is looking good. It's going to be a really beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful little quad, little long range, and it's freaking awesome. It's just not. It's just not gonna work out. It's not gonna run. So sometimes you have to limit the pain and suffering, and just admit defeat so you can get it done and it'll fly and it'll be right. Because I want this to fly. I want a 5-inch. I want a long range 5-inch. I want this one, and I want it to work. So anyway, Kai is the fixer of all our quad problems. Well, he's good. He's done enough of them that he knows basically the what to avoid, what issues to not put yourself into. So I'm not going to pretend I'm somebody I'm not. I'm just telling you. I am dead random. I know how to do a lot of stuff. Okay. You want me to build something outside for you? I can do that. But this is beyond my visual expertise. So, all righty, guys, I got to go. I've got to hit the road. But the setup, the layout is looking great. I had one more thing to talk about, and I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save that one for Friday. I'm gonna save that little problem for Friday. It's another PSA about the Avada. So, all righty, guys. Thank you, EBR. Appreciate you popping in. Thank you, Sunrise, and eat more possum. And John K joined us today. Yellow Rose. I apologize. I didn't even say anything about Yellow Rose being in here. Appreciate you being here. And Kai, of course, like I said, in recovery. All right. I do have I thought I had an outro. I have a space intro. Oh, I thought that was the outro. There's my startup. Be back soon. Maybe I don't. I do have one over here though. So we're going to use the space outro from my other stream from OBS. Guys, take it easy. And we'll put some music on for you guys cuz this doesn't have any music. I'm out of here.